to conclude. Okay, so side, side, side. If all three triangles are the same length, meaning they all sides are equal, you can fairly say that those triangles are congruent. Okay, if one of the triangles, we have triangle 1, and we have a side, an angle, and a side, and a side, and an angle, and a side, and those are all congruent, we can say that those triangles are congruent. Okay, but some of you guys got it mixed up the other day, so don't go working ahead because you have to, the angle has to lie in between those two sides. So some of you guys are putting side, side, or side, angle, side, and it's not because your angle has to be right here. So if I'm looking at this side and this side, the angle has to be in between those sides. You can't use an angle over here because there's really another side of this triangle, okay? So it has to say side, side, or side, angle, side. And then the not enough information, okay? And so I'm gonna do all of the odd ones. So if we look at number 1, okay, we have two triangles, triangle 1, triangle 2. Okay, so I got a side, an angle. Do these sides, are this side congruent to this side? Yes. They are. They're the same length because they are the same line, we can mark this one as 2, which means side, angle, side. Okay, so side, angle, side. Okay, look at 3. Okay, what is 3? Okay, we have a side and we have a side. Could we say that this one is the other side fairly? Yes? No? Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh wait, today's supposed to be the last day at work, but... Huh? Trevor, stop.
Wait, can you scroll? Isn't it SSS?
Why do you feel that way? Yeah, so it is going to be SSS, but why? You only got 3 guesses. You can't say I don't know, because then that means you guessed.
I didn't guess, I just looked at it and I know.
How do you know?
I don't know.
So if I give this to my 6-year-old, she can guess the same? Or she just going to know?
No, she's not smart like you.
Whoa. Whoa, shots are fired. Did you hear that? She said my baby's not smart. She's a smart ass. What, Bree?
One side has 2 and the other side has 3 and they both have the same lines, I guess.
Yeah, so this is the line. If we were to look at this triangle, this is triangle 1.
Like if you flip it, it'll be the same.
And we have this triangle. Are these the same side? They are. We know they're the same length, so they're the same side. They share a side, then it has to be the same side. So it's side, side, side. You just know. Okay, let's look at 5. I got an angle, an angle, an angle. So would side, side, side work? Are all 3 sides marked? No, no sides are marked. Those are the angles. If they're on the inside, they're the angle. Okay, so no sides are marked, and so we can't use side, side, side. Yeah, so it's going to be not enough information. Okay, because we don't have any sides, so you can't use side, 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 and you can't use side, angle, side. There's no sides. Okay, look at 7. Okay, we definitely have a side, and we definitely have an angle. Okay, so we know it can't be side, side, side.
Side, angle, side.
Why?
Because one side has angle and the other side has side. Like they both have sides and angles, I guess.
Yeah, so if we look at this one, this is triangle 1. Okay, and this one is triangle 2. Okay, and so on this one, I have a side, an angle, a side, an angle. We need a side, angle, side. So are these the same side? They're the same length. So we can mark those the same. So it's going to be side, angle, side. Okay, what about 9?
Side, side, side.
going to be side, side, side. What about 11? Okay, so 11, I got an angle and an angle. These share a side, so we can mark that one. Okay, do we have enough information there to say another side? We don't. Okay, so this one's going to be NA. Okay, 13. What's 13 going to be?
Side equals 2.
Why?
Because they both have a mark.
They do, but you need a side angle and another side. So do you have another side?
Right? I don't know.
So we gotta see this? See how they're connected? If they are ever connected, the triangles are touching, then they share a side. So that one, this one can be marked too. So side, angle, side. Okay, but like these are touching. If you look at 16, those are touching, but are they actually sharing a side? They're not, they're sharing a point. Okay, and so they have to be sharing a whole entire side. Okay, 15. What's going on with 15? So we have an angle on both, we have a side on both. It's gonna be NA. Okay, we can't do side, side, side because they're not touching and there's not enough sides marked. Okay, we can't do side, angle, side because we don't have another side. Okay, 17. So you could mark something on 17. What kind of angles are these ones? This one and this one. Starts with a V. They're vertical angles, which means they're equal and opposite. Okay, so because they share that point in the middle, they come together at a point. That means that they're vertical angles and they're equal and opposite. So we do know an angle. Okay, so these are congruent angles, and we have a side. Do we have another side? So it's going to be NA. Okay, you guys have all of the even ones to do. I will